your Weather Authority local forecast.
Good morning and welcome back and happy Friday. Well, if you step outdoors, you will feel some changes this morning as I am tracking some wind and gusty winds. So taking a look at our RV World Yuma Skycam, can already see that wind and the camera is already shaky and the American flag is also blowing in the wind. So it's going to be a rather gusty day ahead of us. And taking a look at our current wind speeds as of right now, we're staying pretty breezy in some areas. San Luis 22 miles per hour, Imperial 15 miles per hour, YPG 16 miles per hour, and those winds will only continue to strengthen as we go into our morning hours and even through our afternoon. Well, let's take a look at our air quality index presented by Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. We have some changes this morning, so we're looking at some unhealthy, moderate, and good, but we are seeing a little bit of improvement than what we saw at the top of the hour. But as we track these gusty winds, this is only going to change throughout the day as we'll have that blowing dust and sand and making our air quality not so great for the Imperial Valley. So keeping a close eye on this, and this will expect to change as the day goes on. Here's what we can expect with our wind gusts. So it's going to be rather gusty later on in our morning hours. So you can see those gusts continuing to strengthen and then just continuing to be consistently strong throughout our day. And we're tracking those gusts to be around 35 miles per hour, or even stronger. So we could see some gusts in some areas, even near 50 miles per hour. So again, just going to be a rather gusty day and evening. And of course, when we have this strong gusty winds, we already know there's that wind advisory that is in place, and that'll include Yuma and Imperial counties. And you can see all this blue here. Those areas are who's included in that wind advisory, and that is in place until 2 p.m. this afternoon for those expected gusts up to 45 miles per hour or even stronger. So keep that in mind. It's just going to be a rather windy day in honor to celebrate Earth Day. So unfortunately it is Earth Day, but we'll have those windy conditions and of course blowing dust and sand. So here's some driving safety tips to keep in mind, because with this blowing dust and sand you could lose instant visibility. So just keep in mind to pull off the road, put your car in park, turn your car lights off, and keep your foot off the brake if you come in contact with any of that blowing dust. But that's not all. We do have those strong winds with us today, but we also have a brief cool down. So we have that cold front over our region bringing us cooler temperatures. Now, how cool are we talking? Here's a look at our forecast. So we are going to see those temperatures in the 70s and our average is 88. So well below our normal. So a little bit chilly for our afternoon than what we are normally would be at. And of course it is Earth Day, so our temperatures will be pretty cool and comfortable, but that wind is just going to keep us from probably planting a tree. So hopefully through the weekend you'll make some time to do that, and our temperatures will start to warm back up. So we'll have those 80s reach in for our Saturday, and we'll have much calmer winds come tomorrow as well. Here's what we can expect through the rest of the week and weekend for our 8-day forecast sponsored by Polar Cooling. So for today, it's Earth Day. We'll have those windy conditions and 70-degree temperatures, but we'll slowly start to warm back up with calmer conditions and a lot more sunshine through our weekend. Also, we'll warm up and could see some triple digits later on in our early next week. And also for Imperial Valley has those similar conditions as well. So really enjoy the cool down because we'll warm right back pretty soon. Back to you, April and Cole.